Indutrade continues its positive trend with order intake for the first quarter rising 25% to 2,926 million Swedish krona. Net sales rose 16% to 2,601 million krona. Operating profit before amortization of intangible non-current assets, EBITDA, rose 25% to 280 million krona. Operating margin, EBITDA margin, was 10.8%. After-tax profit increased by 31% to 165 million Swedish krona, and earnings per share grew 31% to 4.13 krona. The positive growth registered in the fourth quarter last year has continued unabated during 2015. Net sales rose 16%, order intake increased 25%, while operating profit registered a 31% growth figure. All that is further evidence of the strength of Indutrade's business model. The group has continued to be very active on the acquisitions front, with 9 acquisitions having been completed so far this year, 7 of them during the first quarter. And there's no apparent sign of any lack of interesting potential acquisitions going forward. Just about every one of the group's business areas has shown strong growth, with Indutrade's Finnish companies showing signs of levelling out. Geographically, the UK market continues to be strong, while Switzerland is currently somewhat sluggish due to a rise in the value of the Swiss franc. This is causing some customers to turn to other markets. Indutrade's CEO, Johnny Alvason, has joined us now. What are your comments about the first quarter?
Totally, it was very good. I must say, most of the business areas made a better result than last year. And especially we can see a number of orders now are converting into invoicing. And also the reduction of cost in Finland has made the profit much better in the Finnish market. The only area that has not improved is industrial components. They are mainly importing to the Swedish market, and they have been troubling with improving their prices to the customers, and that's lagging behind, and I expect it to improve later on during this year.
The order intake reported by HP Valves, one of your larger companies, could be described as no less than fantastic, while net sales have remained low. What effect has HP Valves' performance had on Indutrade's profit figure as a whole?
This is interesting because HP Valves are our largest company, as one of the best performers also, and been so for many years. And they have a product business that varies over the quarters. And now we can see the invoice in this quarter is lower compared to last year. That means less profit. But still, in total, our profit has improved. That means we are less depending on any individual company today in our group, and that's very positive.
Now, one question that turns up now and then is how dependent Indutrade may be on the efforts of certain key individuals. Your name's been mentioned as an example. How do you view this issue?
Well, I think there's been a focus on very few persons from the general market, that means from the share market. And we are today 4,800 people within Indutrade, and we are 13 people in leading positions, where we are responsible for a number of companies, both in Sweden and abroad, and all are working with those acquisitions. So I think we have a large team now to run the future of Indutrade.
And finally, what's your assessment of the current economic climate?
Well, it's generally we are much more positive than we were 1 year ago. We are struggling with some of the price levels, like in Switzerland, where they have a exchange rate that is very unfavorable for the market. Then in the general market there is of course a question mark for the political situation and what eventually might happen there. But if the situation continues as it is today, I think we can have a very positive view on Indutrade for this year.
And these words from Indutrade's President and CEO Johnny Alvason bring our presentation to a close. We'll be back on the 23rd of July to present Indutrade's result for the second quarter of 2015. So do join us then.